School is about to let out for the holidays, but before your kids take off, it's always good to thank their teacher. This month's Canadian Family is filled with A-plus gift ideas. Jennifer Reynolds, the magazine's editor-in-chief, is here to educate you on the best presents for teachers. So I hear that there are good and bad presents.
That's right. We did a poll of over 100 teachers, and they told us some of the great things that they got and some of the worst things that they got.
Which one's rated as not so good?
Not so good is the cheap little mug filled with cheap candies. We also had a teacher who had a full butchered dead pig as well, too.
What?
Yes, yes. So there's, I mean, lots of strange things. We had a teacher who received hair dye, another teacher who received makeup. So those are some of the bad things, but definitely some of the good things. Almost every single teacher said it's something that comes from the heart. So a heartfelt gift, something that has a little bit of meaning. They said a lot of wine and a lot of gift cards too. So it's really important to find something personal. So definitely we know that teachers want something personal and something handmade. So we brought a bunch of handmade gifts here.
Did.
So handmade ornaments. I mean, you can easily do something like that. Yep, handmade, just glass balls, and we've just covered them in yarn. Teachers love ornaments as well too. We thought this was a perfect handmade gift for teachers as well because it's full of
thumbtacks.
Yeah, thumbtacks. So they can even take one out and put it on their bulletin board when they need to. So easy. You know, it takes a couple hours to make, but it's with stuff that you have around the house, and it's not going to cost a lot of money. You know, a beautiful potted plant, and you know, another little handmade ornament, something like that that you can make with your kids together. Home baking, a big deal.
Right.
Teachers love home baking, so we had, a lot of
Especially if the kids actually took part in the baking and it wasn't just mom or dad who did it all.
Exactly. They said pies and squares, and a heartfelt card too, a handmade card.
Handmade is always the best way to go.
That's right, it is. It's a good way to go.
These look like gifts that, you know, the kids would just keep.
These are actually supplies for the classroom. So teachers love great, good basket of art supplies, a bunch of books for the reading center, some, great, just, good things. Maybe the teacher needs a globe. So ask ahead of time, what are the supplies that the teacher needs, and maybe a few families can go together and pool the resources and get something for the classroom.
In terms of how much, I mean, is there a range that students should be, aiming for, or the parents?
Well, we found that most families spend about $15 on a teacher, and nowadays you'll have like your main classroom teacher, and you'll also have, there's a gym teacher, an art teacher, all those other teachers too. So it's not just one teacher that they're buying for multiple teachers. And main teacher, get something bigger for sure. And we said personal gifts are a big deal for teachers too. So, a blanket is a great idea. Robin, who works at Canadian Family Magazine, always gives her daughters teachers that she loves who are very warm, a nice warm blanket to show, that she appreciates their warmth and generosity. So we thought that was an excellent gift idea.
These are
ornaments, a pretty box of nice Christmas ornaments. If the teacher likes to cook, ask your child what the teacher's hobbies are and find out a little bit about them. Teachers love when you find out a little bit about them.
You can never go wrong with gift certificates.
Every teacher said gift card, gift card, gift card, and fancy food in nice tins, and wine, wine, wine.
I guess that's the favorite table because it's got wine on it.
That's right. Every teacher said wine, 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 and liquor store gift certificates.
So do the teachers end up, I mean, this is a busy time of the year for all schools. I mean, there's a lot of activity. Do they end up with just an avalanche of gifts?
They do. They end up with a lot of gifts. They definitely appreciate when parents go together and, put something to, but every single teacher just kept saying that it's the heartfelt things that really matter. So, take the time, write a nice note from you as the parent thanking them, and from the kids as the parent thanking them too, and that's what they remember.
Jennifer, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Again. You can find all of these gift ideas and a link to Canadian Family Magazine at canadaam.ctv.ca.